Okay,
what are we doing?
Jesus Christ. Red flag, green flag. Okay, we're going to list some things, and we're going to have to all vote. Is it a red flag or a green flag? Okay. I don't know what the first one is, so you're going to have to say that.
I don't know what the first one is either.
Wait, I didn't write that.
Well, let's just read them on here.
Did you write that?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so red flag or green flag? So I guess it would be your partner talks to their mom on the phone twice a day.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Yeah, that's too much. I love a good check-in with mom.
Twice a day is a lot.
But like I would say once a day.
Consistent twice a day is a lot.
Yeah. Because then I see our future and then I peek in like 20 years into the future and I'm like, is she going to want to talk to me twice a day? Because I'm even trying to have that sitch. Yeah, it's too much.
Too much. Red flag.
Okay.
Red.
All right.
All in agreement.
Red flag or green flag, vote it out before the merge.
Oh. That hit hard. Sitting heavy, as we like to say.
Brandon is shook.
Well, okay.
Michele is on this podcast saying that I'm only dateable because I made the jury.
Okay, I just want to say.
You actually said jury. You didn't even say merge.
I just want to say, is the merge not the jury?
No. Not anymore.
Another prank that they're playing.
I'm not pranking you. I do prank her a lot.
It doesn't really make sense.
This is real. They vote out people. We make the merge, and usually two people don't make the jury who make the merge.
What? That's
actually
so
stupid.
stupid.
On Karamoan that happened.
Oh, really?
Corinne made the merge, but wasn't on the jury.
I think there's
and
usually
on
at least
mine,
one.
everybody made the jury. Isn't that fun? People who I didn't even play with on Winners at War made the jury.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy.
about?
Okay, so I feel actually like.
Have you ever dated somebody who went pre?
Nope.
We're gonna let me add Brandon's contribution here.
Joaquin didn't make the merge.
Joaquin didn't make the merge, and you were trying.
Yeah, well,
Joaquin.
exactly, and that is so.
That's why it didn't work out.
Joaquin didn't make the merge, and here's the thing. I just guess more my compatibility is not with people. Pre-merge, sorry, Brandon.
So it's a
but
red
Brandon's
flag
taken.
for
You are really.
It's not a red flag for me. Here's the thing on the challenge. I've seen really, really smart, great people go out early because they're threats or whatever it is. So it happens. But
That's exactly what happened to Brandon.
It's okay circumstantially, but I think
I'm
it's
the only one in the world who can make that joke. Reddit.
It's a green flag for me.
Green? You think?
Because I prefer to date people that aren't associated with Survivor.
You know what? If they make
All
the
right.
merge, maybe their head's too big. They think they're the shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I hate that. You
Well, I
can't
think
share
that-
the spotlight with me.
I think it's good because if you don't make the merge, you are humbled in a way, and then you're probably a better person for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
They're
then
usually really funny.
you've convinced me. I'll go green flag.
I think
Honestly, there
either
can.
one. It's
Yeah,
not a problem. So therefore,
not
it's
a
a
problem.
green.
It's not a problem.
You started red
Sorry,
flag.
Kat.
I
You
started
started
that.
red flag.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Somewhere
some of-
deep inside of me, I still think I'm red on that.
I like how Andrew is reading these.
Some
This
of
is
these
great.
are so not. Some of these are so bad. Red flag or green
me
flag?
just do
Drinks
it.
a gallon of water.
No.
No,
when you
drink
know people
drink
out of,
water
a
out of the
fucking
gallon
They
jug.
buy
They
a gallon jug
have
of
you
water.
never? Oh, you're not. She's not Jersey, but like here in
People
Jersey,
do that.
oh,
I
you're
think
New York.
it's so fucking ridiculous.
A gallon,
Sorry.
or is it the thing?
It's like a Poland
imagine
Springs.
a milk gallon, like a gallon of milk, but it's filled with water.
It's a Poland
and they're like,
Springs
they
gallon
bring
jug.
that.
Specifically, the milk jug.
Yes, I'm gonna bring up
not
a
a
visual.
fancy one.
No,
No.
not a fancy one.
Okay.
No, not like
A
you drink a
milk
gallon
jug.
of water a day. It's like
Well,
they're.
what if you have a big thing, but it's not a milk jug? Is that okay? Because that's what I have.
No, I think that's fine.
I think that's fine.
I
it
but
just
it's like
feels
a tacky
douchey to
plastic,
me when
yeah.
they're like, I
In a
look at
milk
me with
jug.
my
Yeah, and then they
fucking,
take like the pop top off,
and they're like,
and you're like, yeah.
no,
Yeah, I don't
this
really
is not
see that. I don't really
impressive.
see that in
And
Wisconsin.
like invest in a nice water bottle.
They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
now.
do yourself
Look
a-
at that one right over there.
This is a pet peeve.
Okay, yeah, I would say it's actually
I should
red.
have said this for my pet peeve on Survivor.
It's a red flag. Red flag.
Red
for
flag.
me.
I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, Michele.
I'm
Yeah, of
neutral
course.
on that one.
Okay. Has a really close work wife or work husband.
Oh, red flag. Whoa.
Yeah, I would say red flag.
Well, if they're calling each
It
other,
depends
this is
how
my-
close.
Yeah.
If they're calling each other, oh, that's my work wife. That's
a little, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like to
I
share
feel
my.
like I
don't like to share. I'm not a sharer.
you can be.
I
friends
feel
with
like
your
I've had people will be
coworkers.
like, "You're my work wife," but it's like kind of a joke because they're straight.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not like a,
Okay. Well.
different situation.
Yeah. Different situation.
Yeah.
We're talking about somebody that you're interested in. Like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have crossed the line.
You're-
I think it's a complete red flag for sure.
Yeah, especially if you're using that language.
Oh, spends a lot of time on Reddit.
Oh,
shit.
that's
Green-
a red flag.
No, I think there are some
flag.
people who
That
like
is
are
me,
on
though.
every Reddit. like they're like posting, they're like whatever.
Okay, well, I post all over the travel Reddit.
You do?
I post about books. Does
it say your name or are you like undercover?
Well, I used to have one that said my name, but now it's like my weird random college email. So it's like MF67, and I'm not going to give you the rest, but it's like random numbers.
Now you're stalkable.
And I'm not trying to,
He's just trying to be stalkable.
I'm really not
We
trying.
can see
I'm
right
like,
through you,
okay,
Michele.
so here's where you can find me on Reddit. MF67. No, here's the thing is that I'm not trying to be
fragrance
coy. I'm not like ashamed of it being me. Like I'm usually asking advice on where I can travel or what book I should read.
I just go on TikTok for that.
But I don't use TikTok, so
I go on Reddit quite a bit, not Survivor Reddit, but to learn things because I feel like Reddit is people giving their real stories.
Yeah.
So if I want to find out what product actually works, or
Yes.
like Reddit is a really good place because why would people lie on there?
it is.
Reddit on
Yeah.
this podcast.
I know, but
I will
I
say-
still said red flag just because I don't like how much I'm on Reddit and the things that I do on Reddit, finding these people.
Maybe it
but-
depends which Reddits.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're on like,
bet which subreddits.
I would need a list of the Reddits.
and how much time.
But it's also like if I am looking for an answer to something, I go on Reddit. So I actually am okay with that. I'll green flag it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
Mine's probably a green flag too. now that
Yeah.
I've come around.
Do you want me to read one? Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do, and I'm going to red flag this right away. Posting like inspirational quotes on your Instagram story. Like
yeah, that's a red flag.
Like
I
the
will say-
hardest thing, whatever. And
If
then it's
it-
got like a painting behind
Yeah.
it or something.
Okay. Yes. I think.
You could have worse red flags, but I just don't.
You know what though?
Yeah.
What I will say is I do know a couple people in my circles that do that and they have a big following and people are really inspired by them. So I recognize it as this is your
They're doing it
tool.
brand.
Your
Okay.
social media is your tool, it's your brand. And if it helps people, it helps people. For me, it's not for me.
It's not
Yeah.
for me
Not
either.
for me.
I would say okay. A lot
Okay,
of
but what
a
if
lot
it
of
was
these,
someone you're
a lot of
dating?
these that's the difference.
Yeah.
If
If
you're dating or people. in
Okay.
your
So
circle.
if Devin did it, I'd be like, bitch. Are we having marital issues right now? Like, what do we need to talk about? Let's work through this. Like,
Yeah.
I know a therapist.
People like subtweet
like,
with
I'm
these
like,
now.
definitely like
They're like,
I
heal yourself,
I
please.
feel that when I see an inspirational quote, I'm like, what? Either you're
going through
bragging
something.
because you're like, fine, I found peace and now I'm my best self. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, now you're bragging that you don't drink 5 times a week like I do. And you think you're better than me. No, or it's the reverse where it's like when things fall apart, everything comes back together and you're like, oh, fuck, they broke up. No,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It's like, what's the
I'm
always-
real message? The inspirational
Yeah,
quote
in
is
the
just a
lines.
facade
It's-
for the real thing.
Yes. So I'm always like pause on it. I'm like, what do we really? Let's contemplate this.
I was gonna say it's the same thing as when relationships, when people are gushing and gushing and gushing, and sometimes that is real, but sometimes the more people post, the more you think,
You're
something
like,
must
oh,
be
is this-
doing well.
Are we?
You're
are we
overdoing
hanging
it.
Onto this too hard? Yeah.
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 A little performative.
Really, me and Devin just post together because it does actually a lot better, and so we're trying to get brand deals of this bitch. I'm like,
You guys are
I'm
very authentic, though.
I'm like, post me, motherfucker. I need to work with this luggage brand. No, but I really think for me, that's okay. In friends, I think it's a green flag. In boyfriends, I think it's a red flag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would agree with that. All right. Should we keep going?
Yeah, do it.
How about has a Chinese symbol tattooed on them and they are not of any Asian or Chinese descent?
Well, seeing as Callum had a Chinese symbol tattooed on his forehead, and when I inquired about it, which Callum is somebody who I made the mistake of pursuing on the challenge season 39, and he had a whole nother girlfriend. So honestly, definite red flag. The face tattoo should have told me, but it was a Chinese symbol for the word shrimp because he played tattoo roulette with his friends. And what happens is that they put locations of tattoos and then what you have to get tattooed on you in 2 different bowls, and they pick out. So he picked out face, and then he picked out shrimp.
Oh my god.
And then he's like, well,
That's a
fuck.
terrible poll.
He goes, well, what am I going to do? I can't get a shrimp scampi tattooed on my face. So he got the Chinese, little...
I actually think a little shrimp would have been better.
Yeah, he got the little... I don't know if it was his forehead. It might have been here. But it's
It
like...
could have
the-
encircled his eye.
It's like a red... Listen, he has a lot of face tattoos. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a smooth talking man, you know? Gets you every time. You can look past the face tattoos. So Was a
All
green
in all.
flag, now a red flag.
I mean, I guess it's not either for. I mean, I would say green flag just because I love tattoos.
Yeah, I love tattoos too. I really do.
Yeah,
What about you?
I probably not. I don't think I would like that. I don't know if it's like a red flag.
Yeah.
Like it's so bad that I'm like automatically writing you off. Would not be something I would prefer.
What if they had like mom in a heart with an arrow?
Yeah, I'd hate that.
Andrea would be like, all right, let me give him a chance.
He's like a sweet guy.
Andrea would be like,
Cares a lot about. He probably calls his mom twice a day.
he has like a tramp stamp of like Tata the
Bushman. That'll do it. It just said ta-ta.
Yeah. right in a tramp stamp. She's like, sign me up.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm gonna be single for a while.
Let's do
think.
Oh no. Okay.
No, by choice. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No, it's
I'm empowering you. Love that for
I
you.
love being single with not any interest in anyone because no one can hurt me. I'm not going to go through a breakup anytime soon. I'm so focused on
Impenetrable.
work. It's so nice not having like a crush. Like it's just nice just being, just hanging.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love that for you. Okay. What if they were a fan of you on Survivor or the challenge or whatever?
I tend to date a lot of people that are on reality TV because I love crazy, and I don't think it would bother me to date it. Andrea's dated a lot of fans before, haven't you?
You are throwing me under the bus.
She really is.
Much. A lot of fans.
But it's also hard to be like if someone was
Okay,
like
at least one.
I did date a one super fan.
But he was great.
Which one are you thinking about?
He had a hairy back,
She
right?
just said, didn't he have the hairy back? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but we liked him. He was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him. Anyways, besides the point, I wouldn't mind.
hairy backs are in. No,
I wouldn't mind dating a fan. That wouldn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me because there's a lot of really cool fans, especially now. I mean, when I first went on the show, there weren't a lot of people our age that watched or talked about watching Survivor. I feel like it wasn't cool. Now, especially the people I meet, they're the coolest people ever.
Yeah.
So in Milwaukee, there's a couple areas, little neighborhoods in Milwaukee that are very much remind me of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's these couple of neighborhoods of these really cool people, all like vintage cameras
Yes,
and like
kinda like the
vintage
history.
camcorders on their shoulder. Like,
Love that.
Don't have social media, and they're all like obsessed with Survivor. And they're like the coolest people ever, and they're hot. So I don't think I would rule it out.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't rule. I'll green flag it.
Yeah.
I'll
if
green
someone
flag it.
wasn't a fan of you too, that would be like worse.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I know most people I date actually don't
Have no
watch.
clue.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have no clue.
Yeah.
And then I don't want them to go and watch it. I don't know.
Typically,
I don't. It was so long
typically
ago.
I've asked for people to not watch
Yeah.
it, but I will say when I started dating Devin, my family made him sit down and watch my final episode. They made him. They were like, if you want to understand her, you should watch this really pivotal moment in her life.
Oh, 32?
So, yeah. So I think, listen, I don't think they have to know you or watch you or like whatever. It's not a necessity for them to be a fan, but I don't think it's a turn off to be to have a fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice you have common interests.
Yeah. Yourself.
Yeah. My favorite interest.